Have you ever wondered why mosquito bites itch? It's a question that's likely crossed your mind, especially during those warm, balmy evenings when these tiny buzzing invaders seem to be everywhere. Mosquitoes, quite the unwelcome guests, are a universal nuisance that have perfected the art of spoiling our outdoor fun. From backyards in Brighton to beaches in Bali, no place is truly safe from these pesky pests. You see, mosquitoes have been around for millions of years, and they have become remarkably adept at finding their next meal, which unfortunately often involves us humans. So, we're left with these annoying, itchy reminders of their uninvited visits. But why do these bites itch in the first place? Why does our skin react in such a way to a mosquito's bite? Is it simply to torment us, or is there more to it? To answer this question, we need to dive a little bit into the fascinating world of science. When a mosquito lands on your skin, it's not just resting, it's preparing for a feast. Imagine a small uninvited guest at a banquet eager to dive into the lavish spread. That's what it's like for a mosquito when it lands on your skin. However, the feast it's preparing for is a bit more, well, sanguine. The mosquito is equipped with a set of mouthparts that work together like a sophisticated toolkit. This includes a pair of maxillae, sharp and serrated like steak knives, perfect for carving through the skin. Then there's the labrum, a tubular structure that acts as a straw, allowing the mosquito to reach down into the depths of our skin to locate a blood vessel. Once the mosquito has found its target, it starts the feast. But it's not as simple as just sucking up blood. The mosquito has to deal with the fact that blood naturally wants to clot, to seal up wounds. This would be rather inconvenient for our little vampire, so it has a trick up its sleeve. As the mosquito begins to feed, it injects its saliva into the skin. This isn't just to gross us out. The mosquito's saliva contains a cocktail of proteins. Some of these proteins are anticoagulants, which prevent the blood from clotting, keeping the feast flowing freely. Others are vasodilators, which widen the blood vessels, making it easier for the mosquito to draw up the blood. So the mosquito is having a grand old time feeding away. But as we all know, this isn't a one-sided affair. As the mosquito feeds, we're left with a souvenir of its visit, a red itchy bump. But what does this have to do with the itching sensation? Let's find out in the next scene. Your body doesn't take kindly to the mosquito's saliva. Now, why is that, you may ask? Well, let's break it down. When a mosquito bites, it injects its saliva into your body. This saliva acts as an anticoagulant, preventing your blood from clotting so the mosquito can have its feast. But your body is a well-tuned machine, and it immediately recognizes this saliva as a foreign substance. Enter the immune system, your body's own personal SWAT team. In response to the mosquito's saliva, your immune system springs into action, releasing a compound known as histamine. Histamine is a bit of a superhero in this story. It rushes to the site of the mosquito bite and prompts your blood vessels to expand. This expansion allows more blood and white blood cells to reach the area, helping to fight off the foreign substance. But as with many superheroes, histamine's powers come with a side effect. As the blood vessels expand, they allow fluid to leak into the surrounding tissue, causing swelling. This swelling presses against nerve endings, which sends a signal to your brain. And voila! You feel an itching sensation. That's right, the itching and swelling you experience after a mosquito bite are actually signs that your body is doing its job. It's a fascinating process, isn't it? It's a bit like your body's own version of a fire alarm, alerting you that something's not quite right, and the troops have been dispatched to deal with the problem. So the next time you find yourself scratching away at a mosquito bite, remember this. While it might be a nuisance, it's also a sign that your body is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Your immune system is hard at work, fighting off the foreign substance and protecting you from potential harm. So, the itching sensation is actually your body's way of telling you it's working hard to protect you. You might have noticed that some mosquito bites itch more than others. Have you ever wondered why this happens? Well, the answer lies in a fascinating combination of factors, including the type of mosquito, your individual immune response, and even your history of being bitten. Let's start with the mosquito itself. Not all mosquitoes are created equal. Different species can carry different types of saliva, which can cause varying reactions in our bodies. For instance, the Aedes mosquito, notorious for transmitting diseases like dengue and Zika, can cause a particularly intense itching sensation compared to other species. This is due to certain proteins in their saliva that our bodies react to more severely. Moving on to the second factor, your individual immune response. This is as unique as your fingerprint. Our immune systems respond to foreign substances like mosquito saliva by releasing histamines. These are chemicals that cause inflammation and itching as they attempt to fight off what the body perceives as an intruder. Some people's immune systems release more histamines than others, leading to more intense itching. Lastly, let's talk about your history with mosquito bites. It might sound strange, but the more you've been bitten, the less you might itch. This is because our bodies can develop a tolerance to mosquito saliva over time. With each bite, your immune system becomes more accustomed to the saliva, and the histamine response can lessen, reducing the itch. It's a small silver lining for those who often find themselves as mosquito magnets. But remember, this doesn't mean that you should seek out mosquito bites to build up your tolerance. It's always better to avoid getting bitten in the first place, not just because of the itch, but also because mosquitoes can transmit various diseases. So, the itchiness of a mosquito bite can tell us a lot about our own bodies and the world around us. It's a fascinating glimpse into the complex dance of biology, offering a small insight into how our bodies interact with the world around us. So the next time you feel that familiar itch, remember, it's just your body doing its job. We've journeyed through the world of mosquito bites today, from the unwelcome arrival of our tiny blood-sucking guests to their feast on our blood. We've uncovered how our body valiantly responds, launching its defenses and causing that all-too-familiar itch. And we've discovered why some bites seem to itch more than others. A fascinating interplay of genetics, immune response, and even the type of mosquito. While it may be small comfort when you're furiously scratching away, remember that each itch is a testament to your body's amazing defense system at work. It's a normal part of life, a sign that your immune system is up and running, battling the unwelcome invaders. So the next time a mosquito leaves its mark, take a moment to appreciate your body's resilience and marvel at the world of science that exists beneath your skin. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more interesting insights from the world of science. Thanks for watching.